Hello interweb. It's November. Where has the year gone? I don't have a DIY today, but I did have a really weird dream and I'd like to share it with you. It started out that I was supposed to go with my mom to her interview because she doesn't trust herself not getting lost on the way to places sometimes, especially if they're pretty far away. Now this is the event that's supposed to happen in real life. I was actually supposed to go with my mom to an interview, but I was dreaming about this the day of her interview in reality. And I was supposed to go with her. Her interview was at 8:30 in the morning, and in the dream I got up, it was like 7 o'clock, and we were getting ready and we kept passing like the TV and watching the TV. I asked, what time is it? And then we realized it was 9:30. It was an hour after what her interview was supposed to be. We scrambled, we got ready, and we jumped in the car. Who would still go after being late an hour, I guess? I don't know. For some reason we couldn't get on the freeway. I don't know why. She was having a hard time driving towards the freeway. All of a sudden I was like popped in the back seat. Kristen Stewart ended up in the passenger seat of the car. I don't know why. I'm not fazed by this. Why am I not fazed by Kristen Stewart being in the car with us? That's so random. Kristen Stewart had these magazines, and she had, one was 17 magazine and the other one was, I don't know what it was. And she handed me 17 magazine and she was like, hey, look at this. And so I looked at it. She was on the cover of it. And I was like, oh, this is cool, but it's kind of weird. The photo of her on the cover of this magazine was super out of focus. The depth of field of it was really weird. Like her nose was the only thing in focus. I was like, well, this is a nice picture, but it's kind of weird that you're not in focus. And she was like, oh, I didn't even notice that. And then my mom ended up being on the phone. I guess she was talking to the place she had an interview with. It's Kristen Stewart. She rips out a page of the magazine she's reading. She hands it to me in the back seat. And she's like, hey, look at this. Kristen Stewart sets the magazine page on fire in the car and is handing it to me. But when she hands it to me, like over her shoulder, she gets really close to my mom's hair and she sets my mom's hair on fire. My mom doesn't realize this, oddly. I try to put her hair out and I put her hair out. Kristen Stewart just has like this smirk on her face. I don't know. My mom gets off the phone and she's like, oh, I got the job. And I'm like, how did you get the job? You didn't even go to the interview. And she was like, I don't know, I guess they just wanted me anyway. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. That's cool. I wish job hunting was that easy. We drive back home. When we pull into the driveway of the house, it like turns into a parking lot instead. And it's a parking lot in front of a big giant park. And Kristen Stewart disappears. And I get out of the car and I'm greeted by my friends. Like all of my friends are there and there's kids playing in the park and they're like, Sam, you're here. And I'm like, I'm here. Where is here? Why are you here? Okay, this is cool. And they lead me over to like the field where all these kids are playing and everything like that. And they're like, happy birthday. And I'm like, it's my birthday. The weird thing about it is, for one, there's a bunch of kids there. I don't know why there would be a bunch of kids there. And it was kid themed, and I don't remember exactly what the theme was, but I'm pretty sure it was a superhero. It either had to be like Iron Man or Captain America. I couldn't remember. But it was my birthday. They lead me over to like the circle where everybody is sitting. They sit me down. The host of the birthday, which is not me, but the host of the birthday is like, he has like this microphone and everything. And he turns around and he's like, we're gonna play a game. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna play a game. I don't know why I'm so enthused by this. I look up and it's Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris is hosting my birthday party. What? That is so random. Why is Neil Patrick Harris hosting my birthday? I seemed unfazed by this in my dream, so whatever. And he's like, we're gonna play this game and we're gonna draw from this bowl who gets to play first. So he draws from the bowl. Of course, I'm picked. So I have to get up. I don't like getting up in front of people, first of all, to do anything, to act or anything like that. Apparently this was like an improvisational. Apparently I had to do improv. Audience participation. So I get up. The point of this game was everybody in the audience has like 2 cards. One is like a movie or a TV show, and the other is some aspect of the movie or TV show. So like an actor or a character or like a theme song or something like that. And then you're supposed to act it out, I guess. In reality, this game makes no sense. But for some reason in my dream, I understood it like I had played it before. I get up, I get picked, and I have to pick 2 people from the audience. So I picked one person and they're like, How I Met Your Mother. And I'm like, oh yeah, How I Met Your Mother, of course. Then I pick another person and they're like, theme song. Now this doesn't make any sense because the theme song of How I Met Your Mother is literally just music. I'm blindfolded then, which makes no sense. I don't know why I would be blindfolded. What is with his hair? So I have to act it out. And as I'm acting it out, some reason I think the song is an REM song. So I start singing it, but I have like this hard time remembering the lyrics. And all of a sudden, like everybody in the audience is singing along with me. And they know the lyrics. In reality, this is really weird because I have such an eclectic taste in music that I'm sure none of my friends, very few of my friends actually know that song. For some reason, I was having trouble with their lyrics and they all remember the lyrics. And everybody's singing along to this song, and then Neil Patrick Harris happens to have a song. And everybody's singing along to the song and they're really getting into it. Now, keep in mind that I'm blindfolded. I have no idea how I'm seeing this while I am blindfolded, but it's happening. And the song ends and everybody cheers and they clap and they're like, yeah! And I go to sit down and there's a knock on my door. In real life, there's a knock on my door and I wake up from my dream. Now this is the most random dream I've had in a long time. Kristen Stewart, Neil Patrick Harris? What? The only explanation I have for this dream is that I had fast food the night before this dream, the night of this dream actually. And that's the only reason I can think why I would have such an odd dream. I probably won't be having fast food for a while. I think it's time we analyze this dream. Okay, for one, we were late in my dream. It wasn't for me, but according to what I've read online, being late means you have a lot of stresses in your life. And I do have a lot of stress. I stress out a lot. I worry a lot. But from what I read, that it means that you have taken on too much and you feel overworked. Now, in my dream, I wasn't the one that was late technically. It was my mom. So I don't know exactly how that applies to me. Analyzing the second part of my dream, birthday party. Now, in my dream, it was my birthday party, unbeknown. I was having a good time and I was surprised and all my friends were there. From what I've found of what that means to have a birthday party, and when it's yours and everybody's there and you're having a good time, it means that you feel accepted by your community. You feel accepted by your friends and your family, and you're happy with who you are and you're happy with the life you're leading. I have major doubt in this one. But I guess when I did have the dream, I was feeling good about everything. I feel uncertain about a lot of things, so that's really surprising, I guess. Please comment down below any weird dreams you've had because I would like to read them. Let's share this oddity. Maybe you dreamt of Neil Patrick Harris or Kristen Stewart also. Well, I hope you guys have a good week and I will see you next time. Bye. Click subscribe, thumbs up this video. I would appreciate it. You guys would be awesome. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Tumblr, Pinterest, wherever else. I'm sammaysamsam everywhere. If you like, check out my last video. Even though it was Halloween oriented, it still could be interesting. Maybe you have a costume party coming up or something. Or you just need to be a deer for some reason. Check that out. Give me a thumbs up. Comment. Subscribe. Yeah. Peace.